Set. 180.
Mike 54.
Check pass. Check pass.
Check 4. Check 4. Shift. Alert flare.
Run.
Flare.
Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
20.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, watch the lane.
To throw, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard.
Run you over. I'm going to run you.
Run.
25. Check 25. Check 25. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Before they go, look, here go toast. Give them a rose, but they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a blessed with no one will feel. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They told me to chill. I'm making a flip.
Hey, that's 180.
22's coming, Mike.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Whip. Watch the whip.
Brady now on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 5-yard line.
The ball resting on their own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long.
22's coming, Mike.
You remember me?
Hey, 166.
From the gun, it's Brady. To Evans on the slant. And they work this out past the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Round 80. Round 80.
Get the ball.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It was Myles Garrett that time who got in there and brought him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike's 22.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady, he's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So, flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Big edge.
Check it.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Double dog, that's the way.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
I got him.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Tampa Bay.
Wait, that 29. Alpha.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Shotgun now for Brady. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Coming, baby. Woo! Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
From the gun, Brady. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check. 59.
Who there? He's coming. We got double up.
Hey, check it.
Again, it's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Brady's throw there complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Buccaneers.
Wait, 20.
Mike's 59.
Check 59. Mike.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Mike 5'9".
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady, quick hitter here, it's complete.
Brady's pass.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Third down.
Wait, 80.
59. Time to go. Night.
Check 43.
Alpha.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
A 26-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Check 50.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
And 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All day, every day, any day. Check, 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 check.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
He's brought
a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Rip left, rip left.
Check, crunch. Hey, alert 33.
Switch.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught at the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, nice to know that he's still got it.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Kings.
He's checking.
They'll run. This is Hunt.
Check 24. Watch 24.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On the run, this is Hunt. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Hey, Mike 52.
Let's go one more.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
Intended for Jason Kroom. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Out. 3 down.
Mayfield now. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Back. Check 39.
Here's Nick Chubb, second leading rusher in the NFL last year. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The tackle made at the 12.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We own them. 49, check 49.
Slam.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Bring it. No, check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here.
Now it's the backup Keenum. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. There's a ball thrown right side and complete, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down, Tampa Bay.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
22's coming, Mike. Watch the slant. Street. Mike's 22. Watch the comeback.
They'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And a Buccaneer first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a carry for Bernard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Just like that.
He'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Check smash. Check smash.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
A 28-yard attempt.
Succop's kick is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And Ndamukong Suh, unblockable there as he got in there to make the stop behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Keenum going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the second quarter, so get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way.
He's going to let this one go deep, and he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something that can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months saying I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool.
Watch 54, watch 54.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep it.
Here we go on 4th with Keenum. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
The legends are gone and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go Tosa. Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was blessed with no one who feel. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex and go to the chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
Here we go, Shaq. Cougar 19.
51. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check your hot read.
Cowboy 80.
They'll run on 1st down. Bernard. Open space inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line.
Bernard, the ball carrier.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he'll take this back down inside the 20. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Here's Bernard.
Run.
Big Andrew Billings there on the stop.
The ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Bernard.
Check three.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. On the draw, here's Bernard. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
A 33-yard attempt.
And Suckup will put this one right through, and that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they truck.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26. Officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run, Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Play action. Now it's Keenum. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Sacked.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Buffalo 18.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter.
22's coming, Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Mike's 22. Hey, let's get them home.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Rush in.
They fake the handoff. Now Keenum. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The intended target there was Jason Kroom, but it'll be 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
And a nice carry and a 1st down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And some room to roam now. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 43 yards on the ground.
28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Keenum. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Twist. Check 24, check 24.
Check 13. Check 13.
They run it again with Chubb. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Keenum now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Score Buccaneers 16, Browns 13.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pull out 146.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen to Vaughn. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down,
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is the rookie from Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it.
To number 15.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
13.
I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in,
Let's go. Nike 18.
Force the mic. All day, punk.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
First down.
Ready? 44. Mike, 44. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 44.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down.
16-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
The mic. Target.
On the counter, it's Vaughn. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 34. Succop's kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6.
19.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here I come. Right there, 54. Right there.
From the gun, here's Keenum. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
We're good.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Number 24, Nick Chubb.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
On 2nd and 9, Keenum. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
We got double up, double up, double up, double up. Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Blue Dan.
A shotgun snap for Keenum. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will bring the deficit back down to 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
For Scotty Miller.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over, first and 10.
7-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Back to the air. Keenum on second down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down is Keenum. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Browns 23, Buccaneers 19.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And thee coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
well.
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Rig alert. On me. Hey, Mike 51. Get your swerve on. 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Set. 18 Cardinal. Right here.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Howard. That catch good for only a couple. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
51's the mic.
Yeah.
Back to throw.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Mike.
3 buzz.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yo. Mike's 22.
Let's make these babies cry.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, They might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Extra point put through by Succop, so it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle, as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there.
On 53.
Right there. 54, Mike.
Now Keenum.
Let's get off the field, D.
Sure there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And it's a pick six.
Touchdown,
he brings it
Tampa
back
Bay.
to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. He's at the 30. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. The problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Now Parkey for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 33, Browns 30.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.